Hello, everybody. I'm Felipe from Brazil. Welcome to the section from Jota Joti. Today we are planning to play a game with you. I'm gonna explain how it's gonna work. It's gonna be an interactive section. So basically, we're gonna have a few challenges to do all across the day, and we're gonna start with a challenge from Emily.
Yes.
So we post this in our social media as well.
Yep.
So if you have any time to figure out before, so Emily, go for it.
So this is a riddle that's been given to us by the Pinkies, and it will tell us where our first stop on this journey is. So it says, congratulations, you found me. Get ready for an adventure through time. Begin your journey where old meets new. Solve this riddle and take each step down to where south is clear and north is true. It rhymes.
Okay, old meets new.
Okay.
Well, we have staffs that is like older than others, so maybe it's related to a staff.
Old, where old meets new.
What else?
Well, I mean, the building's quite old.
Yes,
right?
so it can be something related to the building.
I
We
guess.
also say, about steps. So maybe like stairs. We have stairs over there.
There's a staircase right here. The old meets new. Hold up. That's the old chalet,
Mhm.
and that's the new chalet. So maybe it is those stairs.
Yeah.
But
And
hold on.
in reception, we have a lot of compass. So
Where
compass shows the
south
way.
is clear and north is true. It doesn't sound right. Those stairs are very random, and it's got nothing to do with north or south.
Mm.
Where else do we have stairs?
There's going to be a way that you can interact with us during this section, so you can send questions in the chat. But the chat, just us going to be able to see.
Yeah.
So I have opening my phone here so we can react, or you can also send in the chat. So do you think the right place is these stairs, or maybe we should go outside and have a look?
Let us know.
Yeah, let's see. So we're going to give a few seconds to you, and we can also maybe have a walk and see. We're going to have some pinkies around to show us the way.
Mhm.
That's how we're going to play the game. So we're going to see if we find any pinky here.
Right now we're in the coffee bar. This is like the reception of KISC. And that's why I'm thinking old meets new. This part of KISC is the old chalet. This is like the original building. And then this part is the new chalet. So I'm thinking it makes sense for this to take part in the middle.
Well, a lot of people are telling us to go outside.
Outside.
So Ho, Sufe, Alison, Ruben, all of them saying outside.
Let's do it.
Let's
go.
go outside.
We can show you the lovely mountains. Thank you very much. Here we go. Look at that view. This is a view we get to have every single day. It's so cool.
And look what we have over there.
Oh,
Right.
it's a little pink.
Let's go.
It's Will from the UK. And he's standing here with a sign, so I think we're right. Oh, this makes sense. This is the compass rose. That's why it's north south. So turn the stairs down.
And the old meets the new. So it's
We
great.
got it. Makes
Okay,
sense.
will you have a message for us?
Yes, I do. You're taking your first steps. To continue, you have to prove that you're real
Here we go.
Okay. So you're still connected?
Yes, I think so. I think we had some technical difficulties on the Zoom call, so I'm going to quickly.
Just let me know in the chat when you are back, and then we can keep with the question. If you are, I think everybody is seeing us again. So let's go, Will. Can you make the question again?
Okay. So which scout organization was the first to decorate a room in the old chalet? Was it A, Dutch Scouts, B, UK Scouts, or C, Brazilian Scouts?
That's a tough question.
Also makes sense because our founder, like Baden Powell, was from UK.
Yeah.
So maybe we should check the UK room.
Okay, let's have a look.
Yeah.
UK room, we'll go there first.
I wish we can go for the Brazilian room, but unfortunately we don't have a Brazilian room.
Sad.
Yeah,
Maybe
at
one
the
day.
moment, maybe
the
one
moment.
day. Okay, so let's go for the UK room.
UK room, let's go.
Thank you so much, Will.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Will.
While we keep going and walking around the chalet, another super fun fact about nationalities in KISC. When we were outside, we can show more later, we have a lot of flags outside, hanging outside. And these flags represent the current staff that we have this season, or the staff from the previous season. We just passed through summer where we have like almost 50 different nationalities because it was like a super high season. Now it's kind of low season. We should have like between 25 and 30, and we put these flags up. Here we have like a representation of the chalet. So all these flags around the chalet show how international center we are. Let's keep going with Emily.
So now we're going up so many different bedrooms here, but yes, stay. So they pay KISC to support countries and scout organizations, pay for a room, and they decorate it however they want. So we said UK room. I think that's what you guys voted for. So let's see if you've got a pinky waiting there for us or a clue. I'm not sure. Let's have a look.
Me and Emily work as a short here, so we clean a lot all of these rooms. So
Yeah.
we have all of them by hand. And the UK room is here.
Here we
Let's
go.
in.
Let's have a look. Okay.
Well, there's no pinkies.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. What is that?
Well, there's no pinkies, but there's a history book.
Maybe that's a hint that we're in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Let's check the book. I think this will say, this is the KISC history book, and it has so much information about KISC's history. So it should say in here somewhere. Ah, the first room to be sponsored was the Dutch room. Okay, Dutch room.
Yeah,
That was
so
option A.
unfortunately, UK was not the right answer, but we still can keep
We
playing.
figured it out.
Yeah,
We got
let's go
that.
for the Dutch room.
Let's have a look.
Right here.
Oh, it's just next.
Oh, there's a pink
It's
here.
Kyle from Luxembourg, Brazil.
Well done, guys. You figure out this was the first room sponsored.
Nice.
The Dutch room, the Dutch Scouts, they supported the center. They support the center, paying for this room
Mhm.
and decorating.
And you can see how cool the decorations are. So like I said, each country decorates it with things about their country, about their scouting. Got tulips here, Dutch flower, very famous. Got really nice fabric on the curtains, traditional Dutch. And it's really nice that these rooms get to be decorated by the country, because the idea is that we get to share our cultures here.
Yes. Do you have a question for us to keep following our adventure?
Yes, to continue our adventure, you have to go to the place that represents people join together to create a better world.
Okay,
People join together to create a better
a
world.
place that represents
Our KISC.
all of KISC represents.
Our KISC is about friendship.
But
There's a specific place.
Okay.
Okay, we have a place here. I'm gonna say a place that I think might be, and then Emily gonna say the other one.
Okay.
I think might be the International Friendship Room. These rooms here is where people sleep. So it's like it's the rooms that people
Yeah,
get
this is a
together and then they
bedroom.
overnight here. But we have some common rooms. It's like places where people can gather together, play games, and know more about each other. There's like a common area. And one of them is the International Friendship Room. Here at KISC, we have the High Adventure program, the Eco program, and then the International Friendship one. So we have a room to each one of this. So I think might be the International Friendship Room.
Okay, that sounds like a good guess, but I think it might be the staff boards. So if you've ever been at staff at KISC, you'll know this. But every year and every season in that year, so spring, summer, autumn, winter, we have a different short-term staff. And each season they make a staff board. So this is like a unique work of art with everyone's faces on it in the staff team. And each year they do a different theme and they look really cool. So I feel like that would be a good representation of international friendship.
It's a good guess. So tell us in the chat if you want to go to the International Friendship Room or to the staff boards. Well, Miles, our cameraman, also can check the live stream and see in Instagram. You also can share in the comments if you want to go to the International Friendship Room or for the staff boards. And I'm gonna check here. Ooh, the Jota Joti session says International Friendship Room.
Okay.
From Ruben, Stanisha, Alex.
Well, they're both in the same way. So we'll start walking.
Yeah.
And then we'll check the chat when we get to the bottom of the stairs.
Thank you, Kyle.
Thanks, Kyle.
See you. Bye-bye.
See you.
Yeah. And just come back and tell me a bit more about the rooms. Every single room that has this sign in the door is sponsored for a different NSO. So we have 2 floors here full of rooms. So when you arrive, it is like quiet season. You also can ask reception if you can choose your room. It's really cool.
As you can see as well, we have a million scouts along every corridor. We've got a dining hall, we've got common rooms. And this is because when groups come here, they like to donate a scarf. And it's really nice because then we hang their scarf up as decoration in all of our buildings. And it's a really nice tradition if you want to leave your mark. Yes.
Yeah, so Eli, check with me the final answer.
But it's just here.
Ooh, the lights are on, so there should be someone inside.
Oh, who is this? It's Ella from Germany/UK.
Well done on finding the International Friendship Room. Would you like the next question?
Yes, of course.
The next question is about all the pinkies and greenies that volunteer here at KISC and keep the centre alive, making a positive contribution to international scouts. How many people do you think have belonged to the Pinky family across all the years? Is it A, 3,000, B, 5,000, or C, 1,000?
Okay, that's a big
3,
question.
5, or 1. Like all along the history of this.
Now we're almost 100 years old. In 2023, we turn 100, so that's a long time. And like I said before, every season we take in short-term staff for 3 months. So that's a new group of people every 3 months. And then the long-term staff, they stay for like a year, some stay for 3 years. That's a lot of people.
Yeah. I'm gonna make my quick maths here, and then so I'm gonna keep an eye. So in summer we have issue 100, and winter maybe 80, near 102.
Yeah.
And then around the 2 low seasons, another 100, so 300 per year, and more than 3,000 definitely.
And then that's not even counting long-term staff.
Yeah. So that's gonna be near. Ooh, I think I have a guess.
You think? You thinking high?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see, people. Yeah. Everyone is going for 5,000.
5,000.
5,000.
The final answer?
We're locking it in.
Locking it in.
5,000?
That's correct. Well done.
So what is that?
To continue, can you tell me the hardest hike around country?
The hardest.
height. Okay.
Well, I have a guess. I work in program here, by the way, so I know
You should
about the
know.
hikes.
You should
Yeah.
be an expert.
Yeah.
Okay, where can we find out about these things?
Okay, I'm gonna give you a hint. In reception, we usually have someone ready to help and answer about the hikes that we have. But I think now is lunchtime here at KISC. But right in front of the reception, there's a place that
Okay.
you might
let's go
can
to
get
see.
something.
Let's have a look.
Let's go. People in the chat are really good. 5,000 again, so thank you a lot.
Go back to the coffee now.
Yes. Have you been here at KISC before? Like presentially or virtually? If you want, yeah, if you want to come to visit us.
Now what happened?
Okay, let's go. This is the hiking board. So we have like a big map, a huge map about all the valley in Kandersteg.
This is smart.
Yeah, and we have all the hikes represented here that you can do around this valley. Of course, if you go to another valley, you can do even more hikes. You can walk around, take a bus to another village nearby. But basically, this is the most famous and common hikes here. Have you done one of them before?
I've done a few hikes, but we're in the Swiss Alps here. So a lot of these hikes are hard. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've done the hardest hike. Which one would you say?
Okay, come closer because I need to explain you how we define if a hike is hard or not. We have this classification here in the Swiss Alps. So basically it can be a Wanderweg that is signed by yellow, and these hikes, they are quite easy. So it's more like just a walk around. Of course, it's a hike, it's in contact with nature, but it's pretty much doable for everybody. The second kind of hikes is the Bergweg. The Bergweg, it's a little bit harder. There's a lot of uphill, can get sketchy at some points. So you really need to be careful and preferably go with someone else. And then the last one that I think will be the hardest one we just have to find here is the Alpine Weg, the Alpine routes. The Alpine routes, you definitely don't want to go without the right equipment and without someone that already did before and knows exactly what it's doing. It can be really sketchy, rock falls everywhere. And usually we don't tell everyone to go in these hikes. We say like, wait, if you go in one of these, you should speak with someone from program before. So let's have a look. In this board here that we have all the hikes, there's one that asks for more information. Which one do you think it is? So go closer with the video and then you can tell us in the chat.
There's an odd one out there.
Yeah. It's a really hard name to spell in the chat, but you can do it.
We're in this German-speaking part of Switzerland, so you'll have to practice your German. We're trying to type out any of these names.
Yes.
And even though we're in the German part of Switzerland, the language of KISC is English, so that all the staff can communicate with each other.
Okay. So I can tell you in advance. Now the hardest hike that we have here is the Frundenhut hike. Also, there's a sign here saying that the route has changed. And usually we just put here as a common hike until Bergwegs. But because there was a rockfall nearby in the path, we have to change. So we have to go for an Alpine Weg to reach the hut. So that's why this is the hardest hike.
So this is it, the hardest one?
Yes.
Okay, well, there should be a clue or something. I don't see a pinky standing here.
Maybe behind.
Oh, that is. This is very smart. Okay, it says, congratulations. Thank you. You chose the hardest hike. To continue your journey, find the tallest KISC symbol.
The tallest KISC symbol.
Okay. So what's tall around here?
Okay, we have some mountain huts around KISC as well. So I would say that over here, where is it here? We have the upper hut that is a mountain hut belongs to KISC. And oh, there's a KISC symbol there.
There's a flag up there,
Yeah.
but it says tallest, not highest. So this, because the hut is very tall. It needs to be an
Yes, it's true.
object that's very tall.
Object that goes very tall. Anyone has something in mind? You can share with us in the chat if you have an idea. Where do we have something that is really, really tall?
We've got our logo on the buildings, but not super tall, like not super high up. The chalet is kind of tall.
Kanda Lodge, the other
Kanda
building,
Lodge.
is also tall.
Yeah.
Let's see if someone is saying something.
And
Okay,
then
so Ruben and Carl are saying the flagpole.
flag, that's smart, that's tall.
Yeah.
And you've got the KISC flag flying up there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go outside. and
Let's
have a
see
look.
from here.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see
Yes,
above.
let's go. Oh, sorry,
Stop right there.
excuse me?
We only let scouts through.
We only let scouts through this door.
To prove you're a scout, tell us the color of your scarf.
Oh,
The
my
color of
God.
your scarf. Okay, so everybody in the chat telling me the color of your scarf. And
Yeah.
also, maybe you have a story behind the scarf.
Yeah,
So
this
if you have
guy's
any-
not letting us through. So my scarf, story behind my scarf is blue. And it's special because this is a member's scarf. So when you become a member of KISC, this is a group of people and you can sign up to be a member. You can buy this really cool scarf. And I love this scarf because it's got nice colors. And when you unfold it, it makes a picture of the mountains. And I think that's really nice.
That's really nice.
And you, Felipe?
My one is the Brazilian scarf. So we get one from our Scout Association or NSO. And basically, it's a shade of the colors from that we have in our flag. So blue, green, and yellow. And also we have this constellation here that in Portuguese we call Cruzeiro do Sul. So it's a really famous constellation there in Brazil.
Does
Is that
that
enough for
satisfy you? Will you let us through,
Oh.
please?
But wait, but now I have a test for you. Just because of connection issues, we're not gonna go outside again. So we're gonna show where the box is outside. Marcus,
I
can you
think,
grab the
I think
box?
the connection might work.
Maybe it work?
We,
Okay.
we will test it. If the connection doesn't work, we'll
Then we come back. Okay, so then let's
So
try.
let,
Let's try.
our cameraman will keep an eye.
Let us know in the chat as well if the connection goes down. Oh, the sun.
Oh, the sun is shining. Okay. Above will be straight. from the chalet. How's it looking?
Sorry?
Is it looking good?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, people are still on here from my side.
Looking good.
Let's go.
Okay, flagpole. Here we are. Now that is cool. I'll finish that. The flagpole is almost all of the chalet itself. Oh, I see something strange.
We have a box over there. So Emily will check.
It's a box. It's locked shut. It won't open. Oh, it won't open.
And there's like a padlock here. Let's look around.
What does
Okay.
that say?
So there's a clue here. So let's see what people.
Key, spring 2003. What does that mean? Why is it locked?
Okay, I think it's related to the key that opens the padlock, and then you have to take the decision. Let's see how much you know about KISC and how we can find something related to spring 2003. Maybe staff that was here in 2003 in spring.
I don't think anyone here was staff in 2003.
Who's the oldest staff that we
The
have?
oldest staff? I'm not going to expose the oldest staff.
How
but-
old were you in 2000?
In 2003, I was 1 year old.
1 year
So I'm not going to know.
I was like 6.
You were 6. As you can see, the staff team here are very young. That's something that KISC does, is it employs young people to empower them with life skills.
Yes.
But that doesn't help us right now because we need spring 2003.
Let's check the chat.
Where could we find that?
Okay, they said like maybe something that was made in 2003, and this is
That was
right.
made.
What was made in 2003
That's
is spring specifically and is still here.
ah,
Emily already gave a hint.
yeah,
It was a place that
yeah.
we almost went there in a previous like hint, but we didn't went there.
Yes, I remember now.
Let's see if people know in the chat.
Spring 2003, and that's a specific season and a specific year as well.
Specific season, specific year with something that was specific made for that moment.
Yeah. Should we give it to them to reveal it?
Yeah, we should reveal.
I mean, we're not sure. We can go check. So we think it might be.
Someone said here, the board on 23 spring.
Yes.
I think that's
So,
it.
like I said before, we have these staff boards, and I'm sure there must be a spring 2003 staff board. So maybe this will help us unlock it somehow.
Let's
Have
go.
a look. Back to the chalet. Here we go. And while we're walking, you take a look at this amazing view. You wanna,
Here is also super cool to remember about the flags. So as we said before, every single flag represents a country that we have a staff either at the moment or in the previous season. Because we also try to have flags all around the group. Yeah, what a good opportunity to tell us where you are from. So I'm from Brazil, Emily France,
France and UK.
Slash UK.
We've met Kyle from Luxembourg and Brazil. Ella is
Ella,
from Germany. Will from the
Germany.
UK. As you can see, we're
Martin,
very,
South Africa.
yes, the bouncer at the door is from South Africa. So we're a very international team.
Ooh, I almost hit her.
Okay.
Okay.
A lot of staff boards.
This is like the board hall. It's more like the stairs up. And then once they start this tradition, we never stop anymore. So we can find really old boards. It's going to be quite a challenge to find the spring 2003, but you can do it.
There's a
So,
lot of them.
yeah.
Let's have a look.
Let's go. The cameraman go first now. And as soon as you find it, that was in the chat, please stop. In the chat, we have people from Bangladesh, England, New York, Italy, USA. Super cool. And as you can see, every single board has a different theme. So usually people take something that really means something for them at the moment. For example, this one is a winter, right? Yeah. So there's a snowman. This one moves. Look, this one I think is one of the famous boards at KISC because we can.
We've got some people in the chat who are giving us an answer. We have the yellow board, the cheese board.
Yeah, they said the cheeseburger. They said this.
Spring, that's a free. Nice. Oh, yeah, this is nice. Cheese themed is from Switzerland. I'm guessing they loved cheese in their season. I don't know. But as you can see, it's got everyone's faces. It's got their nationality. It's got their positions.
And there's one over there that has something different.
Oh, there's something stuck in there. Let's have a look. What is this? It's a key. It's exactly what we needed. I hope this opens a padlock. It'd be really annoying if it doesn't.
And you know, just another curious point about the boards and the stocks that we have here. The key was not in a person, right? This is a dog. This is a dog.
It's a little Labrador.
Yeah. Sometimes we have dogs as kind of stocks here at KISC.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have cats. Can be either from staff that bring them back their pets here. Now, for example, we have the director's dog that's called Elio. So he's always around. He has like a name tag. Sometimes he comes with a scarf. It's super funny. So just like a previous point, it's super nice when we have like animals around.
We have animals as the staff team.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, we have the key. We know how to open the door.
Yeah.
The bouncer's gone. We scared him off. Good job.
I think we're getting there.
I think when you. Oh, the flags are starting to go.
Almost flying.
So you can see we have the WASM flag because KISC is the World Scout Centre of WASM. Then we have the KISC logo, which is the crystal, and you might recognize it. You might have seen it before. And then we have the Swiss flag, which is very Switzerland.
Something cool about the KISC logo, I don't know if you all know why the KISC logo is like that. There's a few reasons behind. There's 6 fleur-de-lis that represents the 6 scout region. And when they are put together, oh, the flag is bouncing now, so maybe we can see. When they are together, the 6 logos build a crystal, like a snowflake. And we are in the Swiss Alps, the best place. Winter is coming soon. So if you want to see snow out, like this place is all covered by snow in about 1.5 months. So it's like incredible.
Yeah. Okay.
Want to make the honors?
Yes. I hope this works. It'd be really sad if it didn't. Okay, key. Let's go. Okay. Oh, it fits. Yes.
Ooh.
It's open. What's in there? What's in there? What's in there? Got some papers.
There's a lot of papers, but we are looking specifically for these two.
Okay.
Can I close?
Yeah, yes. But tell us what it says.
Okay, this message I'm gonna leave with you for the final.
Okay.
And this one, okay. Dear Scouts, congratulations. You just finished our challenge. And this challenge connect the past, the present, and the future. And this special message is to tell you that during this past hour, you learned a lot about our past. So it was a lot of knowledge about KISC, about the staffs that work here, about our building. The present is super important because today, all of us together, we're gonna try to leave a message for the future. And then to finish our live stream, we're gonna go over there because we have something that we are building here that's gonna be a surprise for the centenary. And then Emily gonna tell us more about this, that strange object that's there.
So what is this? Right in the middle of a lawn in front of our chalet. Well, it's actually quite exciting. So this is a work in progress, but it's going to become a time capsule. So as I said, as we've said many times, we're turning 100 in 2023. So to honor that, we're creating this time capsule, and inside we're going to seal messages from the future. And maybe in 100 years, they'll open it and they'll read what we put in 2023. And this is a really cool tradition.
Yes, the idea here is incentivize you to create one of these ones by yourself. So it can be just a simple bottle that you have, an empty bottle at your home, or you can try to build one in your scout group. And imagine how cool it is to leave a message that people just gonna open in 100 years or maybe 50 years. You can leave a letter, you can leave a message, you can leave different objects. It's up to you, but we really want to see. And if you create one of these during Jota Joti, or if it's a project with your group, please tag us.
Yes, please do. And it can be so simple. It can be burying a box in the ground. Make sure you mark it so they can find it in the future. Now ours is out of the ground. And right now, this wooden case is set in the concrete. And it will be taken off and revealed at New Year's. So our first event is at New Year's because that will be the start of our centenary year. And if you want to get involved with KISC next year, it will be our biggest year ever. It's 100 years of KISC, come on. If you want to get involved, you can check out the 2023 website because we have a whole load of events on there. And if you want to physically come to KISC, that would be amazing. But if you can't, you can get involved online as well. So check out our website. You can find out how to get involved.
Yes, and thank you so much for joining this live stream. Also, just before we finish, for people taking part of Jota Joti, we have a secret message, a secret code.
Ooh, challenge code for you.
Yeah.
Make sure you write this down.
So UW0PF. Okay? So UW0PF.
You got that?
Yeah. I'm
Amazing.
Felipe from Brazil.
I'm Emily from France.
And we would
UK.
like to say thank you in name of all the pinkies around the World Scout Center. Thank you so much.
Thank
Goodbye.
you so much for joining. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great day.